He about to tear the roof off.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Pass to Hill, 6 to shoot. The 3 is up, and he buries his first look.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. We've got McDaniels, Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser, and it's Clowney in at the 4. The Bulldozer passes to Cunningham. It's hauled in by Hill. McDaniels against Griffin. Pass to Clinton. And we're about a minute into the first. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Pass to the Bulldozer. Back to Cunningham. And there's the screen. The 3. Drops in the 3.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Now Hill. Griffin outside. Hill with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Griffin outside. The rebound by Detroit. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Pass to Clinton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Hill for three. Offensive rebound. Clinton misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's the bulldozer. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside hits the three-pointer.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Cunningham outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thanks for that, Allie. Over to the wing. Got a piece of it. Cunningham, right side. Shoots over Griffin. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And there's the lob. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Sasser with the ball. And it's Hill picking him up now. They set the screen. There's Cunningham with a three. Counted from distance. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Thunder trail by 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Pass to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Sasser left side. The bulldozer passes to Cunningham. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Hill. The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Sasser defending. From deep. The shot that time not on target. The Pistons have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Offline with a 3. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Hill. Sasser with a rebound. The Pistons leading. And here's Cunningham outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hill's got 5 rebounds in the game. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to the bulldozer. McDaniels from long range. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Topic is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
And it's rejected. To the paint. Oh, deflected. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Cooper. Here's Law. Here's Christie. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's the 3. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. The Bulldozer's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Griffin outside. Nails it from 3.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Williams, a screen on Hill. Unloads. And again, the Pistons missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Griffin's shot is off. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Cooper. He's scoreless. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Topic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Pistons shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Outside, Williams. Griffin outside. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Griffin's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Christie passes to the Bulldozer. Now here's Williams. Check by Hill. Here's Cooper. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And that one drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Topic for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Topic has got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Christie passes to Williams. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Klintman. Klintman's got 4 rebounds now. .36 seconds left in the first. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Cooper. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The Bulldozer passes to Law. Here's the Bulldozer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The bank shot, no good. Here's Topic. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending... Great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to...
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. Let's take a quick break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Topic is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Oakley, and it's Sims in at the power forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the bulldozer in the last outing against the Rockets stepped up to deliver. He contributed 11 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. He was focused. They fed off of his energy, and they'll try to do that again tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bucket is good. Topic just got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's the bulldozer. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Cunningham on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
McDaniels with the ball. 8 points for him. The kick out to Cunningham. Terry outside. Back to Cunningham. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. To the middle. Here's Topic. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's the bulldozer. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And you don't.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 42 left in the first half. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Cooper the pass to Long. Here's the bulldozer. Terry with a screen on Hill. The bulldozer. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Topic. He's got 10. Hill a screen on Cooper. Here's Topic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. And he jams it with authority.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Cooper against Griffin. Here's Topic. Law with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Christie. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Law's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And the basket by Quintman.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Cooper. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cooper's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hello and welcome.
In that game against the Spurs, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that...
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
You'll see teams that...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pistons trail by 4. And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Marcus Sasser. He's out there with Cunningham. Bulldozer is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. Pass to Bulldozer. 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Detroit.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
And here is Hill. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him. The Pistons shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Deflects the pass. Here's Gilgeous. Oh!
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sasser. No good. That would tight.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McDaniels finds Sasser. Pass to Cunningham. Back to McDaniel. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. He's got 11.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
To the paint, here's Hill. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead. For the 3, Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit with the rebound. Clowney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sasser driving inside.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Griffin kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Griffin. Fires for 3. A Bulldozer pulls it in. The Bulldozers got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the wing on the left. Cunningham outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The sweep crossover 2. Whitman's got 19 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Griffin. Down low. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pistons trail by 7. They set the screen. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Sasser. Shot to stop the run. Trains it from beyond the arc. Sasser's got 10.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here is Hill. Again missing Hill.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Griffin against Cunningham. Here's Cardona. Off target from outside. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Griffin against McDaniel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 4. Inside, Klintman. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Pass to Hill. Hill, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Pass to Klintman. Griffin, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Yes, that goes in. Now, just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Klintman. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. And Will Hardy caught. And the Pistons with possession here. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Topic. And it's Oakley in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Christie. Got a piece of it. Pass to Clowney. Cunningham outside, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And the Pistons lead by 1. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Offensive rebound. Here's Oakley. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the middle. The kick out to Cunningham. McDaniels passes to the Bulldozer. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Here's Topic. To the inside. Here's Oakley. Shoots over McDaniel. Oakley misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Cunningham right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's the bulldozer. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Sims. Off target from three-point range. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Cunningham. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Scooped up. Here's Sasser. And it's off from three-point range. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oakley kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shots good by Topic. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Sasser. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Topic. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Sasser. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Topic. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Here's Clowney. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
First free throw good from Oakley.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Oakley.
Both free throws good from Oakley. Here's Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Sims is checked in.
Jordan Sims.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's deflected. Here's Sasser. The kick out to Cunningham. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Pass to Sims. There's the triple. Rebound, Detroit.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hill. He gets that one. And it's 8 points for Hill.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Pass to Klintman. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Cunningham. Puts it up from 15. Hill pulls it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Pass to Bulldozer. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
They're trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A.J. Griffin's checked in for the Thunder. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Three-pointer. The bulldozer. No good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
To the middle. Here's Hill. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes. Through.
Thunder trailing by 3. Inside, Hill. And Hill throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 22 rebounds.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Cunningham passes to the bulldozer. To Cunningham. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Whitman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And here is McDaniel. To Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sasser. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance with a quick shot.
Here's Griffin. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 2. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Here's the bulldozer. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Down low, Klinsmann. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
McDaniels against Griffin. Over in the corner, Sasser. Pass to Clowney. No good from outside. Oklahoma City's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Cunningham.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
.35 seconds left in the game. Lets it go from 11. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Klintman.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. To Klintman, fires the 3, buries the triple. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make or break.
Sees Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double. Good game, MP. Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
I want to prove that I'm the best player in this league.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every
Joe Knight tonight.